Hey guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 4. We are using Glen Irwin's PBM Ducati, or the Beer Monster Ducati from Paul Bird Motorsport in British Superbike. Now I'm going to quickly dart to the front here because I'm going to try and start putting in some good lap times, never mind about that, as we get absolutely clattered. You'd think this was an online race. Would not expect the AI to absolutely dive bomb us into the first corner here of the SirChioXXIII 100. Unbelievable. Absolutely bizarre, that start. But anyway, back to the topic of the video. We are using Glen Irwin's Beer Monster Ducati, of course, victorious in race 3 of British Superbike's round of Silverstone for the opening round of the championship. Now, the reason I've chose Glen Irwin is, of course, SirChioXXIII made the Beer Monster Ducati for me here in Ride 4 a couple of weeks ago now, and I didn't have a chance to show it off, so now is a great chance, an opportunity to show you the work of the Belgian ace, and also try and get back into Ride 4 with some of the bigger bikes. It's quite difficult to really balance the Superbike, MotoGP and Ride 4 all at once, so I'm just trying to ease myself back into Ride 4. But SirChioXXIII deserves a shout out once again. Cracking job with the Ducati, cracking job with the liveries as always, and we'll take a better look at this towards the end of the video. But already with 10 laps in this one, we're already approaching the podium positions. Actually, we're already there, flying around the outside of Sun Kang, and now it's at an attack on George Adams, which we go quite aggressively as we set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Now, unfortunately, within Ride 4 there isn't a Silverstone option, so we're using SirChioXXIII 100 instead. And of course, guys, if you are enjoying the content today, be sure to consider hitting the like button and consider subscribing as well. There's a lot more great Ride 4 content coming for you soon, and even MotoGP and Superbike 22. So coming out of the left hand side for Furman's for turn 4. This track is not one of my favourites, and this version and this layout is certainly not a favourite of mine either, but it really makes me want a possible Silverstone circuit in Ride 5. It would be really nice to have the national version of Silverstone so we can replicate BSB with even more depth. Of course, we did the BSB Championship just recently, as a matter of fact, which Jack Hammer and Sacred Meerkat came out on top in their respected classes, of course. But as the weather begins to get a bit darker here, I do have variable weather for here in Ride 4. So I do tend to run the variable weather because ages ago it actually rained when I was on slicks for a short amount of periods, and I've never been able to replicate it again, and unfortunately I didn't record it that time, so I will always run variable just in case. Now, at the stage of this recording, you should probably have watched the endurance race I did yesterday. I do hope that you enjoyed that video, and if you want to see more longer videos like those, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I'll always try to reply to comments as much as I possibly can. But now braking back over to the left hand side for Furman's. Nice and tight to the apex this time, but whoa! The front tyre right now is depicting redder than the Ducati that we're riding. Look how red, they are red hot is that front tyre right now. That Pirelli front is burning up. My goodness, it can't get any more red. And it feels alright. And that's the strangest thing about this. I am running a soft option front and rear. Didn't think it'd be too much concern since we're only doing 10 laps in such a small circuit, but it is looking rather toasty. We are going to have to be very, very careful coming into corners such as Furman's, and then of course the first corner of the SirChioXXIII 100, that is the very innocuous Agostini corner. Brilliant corner to get right, but if you get it wrong, then unfortunately you're going quite far out. If you don't have the ride assistance when you go off the track on, which I don't, it's very difficult to get back onto the track if you outbrake yourself there, so just be careful for turn 1 of SirChioXXIII 100. So with a couple of laps remaining in this one, quite strong into Hamilton, a little bit too deep, as we now go firm on the brakes for the right hand side for Oggies for turn 3. And we'll continue to push on the acceleration and then brake nice and early for this hairpin here. Not as tight as I would have liked there, but I will be honest, I don't have any more confidence to press the front brake any more than that. Now, interesting fact for this video, a while ago my favoured DualShock 4 controller had a bit of a rattling inside, a small bit of plastic or something that has lodged itself, and for some reason, during this race and during the one before it, it had slipped behind the L2 button. So for this one, I'm really nervous and sensitive with the front brake. I cannot believe that's happened. It happened to me a few weeks ago when I was doing a Moto E video, which I completely neglected to mention, and it locked behind it, so as I pressed the brakes I couldn't press it. I only got maybe halfway, and it was a very scary moment. I am strongly considering moving across to the DualSense controllers full time, but I still love the DualShock 4 and it really helps me. It has the feeling, and because it's a smaller controller with my delicate hands, I find that it fits nicely. The larger controllers give me cramp and it's not the same way, so a bit of advice for you: find a controller that works and stick with it. Changing and chopping and swapping is not ideal if you want to improve your lap times within Ride 4. But coming out to turn 3, we have a country mile separating us from Mika Alatalo, who's in second place. The Finnish rider nowhere to be seen as we dash off into the distance. But regarding British Superbike, not really mentioned it much in this video. There's a lot to take in and there's a lot to discuss, so I don't think I've really got enough time to really delve into it, but a few things. Cannot wait to see what else Josh Brooks can do this year on the FHO BMW. Looks so good on the M1000RR. Didn't think he'd be that good, but pretty happy with so far. Jack Kennedy for me was the rider of the weekend, and of course I have done a video with Jack Kennedy's Martrain Yamaha in the past, and that was also from the Belgian ace and courtesy of SirChioXXIII. But let me know what you think of BSB so far. Are you going to be going to any of the events this year? So I should be going to one or two as well. So hopefully we can meet up there. But we'll discuss that in the comments section down below. But that is a victory for us here in Snetterton. A pretty easy one for us. But more importantly, we are here to witness this beautiful Beer Monster Ducati livery created by SirChioXXIII. So look at the top 12 standings. We did win by a country mile. 12 seconds clear from the nearest Ducati, which was the Super Naked V4 SRM. So now, before we conclude the video, this is the Beer Monster Ducati from SirChioXXIII. Big shout out to the Belgian ace. I do appreciate all and any liveries that he happens to make. And I gotta say, he's done a brilliant job with this one. Really good looking bike. It looks stunning on the track and it also looks stunning in the game. But guys, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.